now, the live before the person see, I think, yeah. Apa tadi? Ayo deh, gini. Before we start this video, we request all who are present that we were famous persons. Generally, do
The name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord God Almighty, Creator of heaven and earth, we welcome you among us all today and celebrate the gift of life that you have lavished upon each of us. We ask that we would open our ears so that we may hear your voice. Open our minds so that we may receive your eternal wisdom. Open our spirits so that we may know your leading and guidance, and open our hearts so that we may receive your wonderful love. You have entrusted us as stewards of the creation. Please guide our hearts as we make decisions. We seek you first and follow you together. We give you our leaders, our stakeholders, and our groups. May we be always mindful of their service. We confess that we are nothing without you, and our trust is in you only. We ask all this in the glorious name of Jesus. Amen. Name of Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Welcome everyone. All of us present and those who are joining us virtually through our YouTube channel, DBWH Movers Video Procurement Live Stream this afternoon, February 26, 2024. For the information of all, as per the memorandum dated June 1, 2023, issued by Arlisa R. Medinilla, Undersecretary for Support Services with the subject creation and setup of YouTube channel for transparency in procurement activities are issued pursuant to the recent unfortunate termination of various DPWH Facebook pages, utilizing the platform of YouTube for the broadcasting of procurement activities. And for the roll call of the attendees of this conference, may we have Mr. Willie Arceo back in the panel member.
Good afternoon to everyone. For the benefit of those who might be viewing us with official about YouTube live channel of DPW Cebu 1, DEC or BACOS. As I call the name of the back members, can you raise your hand for recognition? Just for the information of everyone, the back chairman, Sister District Engineer Susan Orlando Alua will be joining us on a later part of this very conference. For the back vice chairman, the chief of the quality assurance section, Engineer Juan Villegas. For the back member, for the regular back member, the chief of the administrative section, Mr. Luis Cesar Reyes. For
For the provisional document, there are four types of room. The chief of the construction section, engineer, technical data. For the provisional document, there are four construction projects. The chief of the planning design section, engineer. For the provisional document for maintenance projects, the chief of the maintenance section, engineer, planning of the. We have here today the presence of the PWG, the most headed by engineer Teresita Ives Callan, together with her PWG members. We have here today the OIC procurement engineer, the head of the secretariat, and the person of engineer, Rina Ikatura, together with her secretariat members. Now I'll give the floor to the Vice Chairman, the Chief of the Party Association, Engineer Engineers, for their opening remarks. Thank you.
Good afternoon and welcome everyone. And to those who are watching us online streaming via the live channel of DPWH Civil First CEO of today's meeting conference. In view of the work from home arrangement of the Vice Chairman, Assistant District Engineer Susan A. Oromoki, and in view of the presence of our forum, as Vice Chairman, I hereby officially open the conduct of today's meeting conference for the procurement of civil works salary contract ID numbers 24HD0052 to 24HD0055 as published in the invitation to be number 6, issued at February 17, 2024, and posted on the websites of Bill Chiefs, DPWH, and Trumpet Plus. Placed to this office from February 17 to 23, 2024. Observers such as the Commission on Audit of the COA, People Contractors Association, and Office of the Archdiocese of Cebu, Archbishop Jose Palma, were also invited to attend the meeting conference. The conduct of this meeting conference is pursuant to Section 22, the 2016 Implementing Rules and Regulations of RA 184, otherwise known as the Government Procurement Reform Act, and its purpose is to discuss, clarify, and explain, among other things, the eligibility requirements, the technical and financial components of the contracts to be, including questions and clarifications raised to the respective leaders before and during the meeting conference. Let us proceed for the presentation of the contractual data, contract ID numbers, subject of the meeting. For project profile number 1, we read by engineer, engineer,
Contract ID number 24 is Steve, the construction of multiple building phase 1 and the details group. Funded and acquired before the approval of 39,600,000. They mentioned those summary, brief description, construction of multi-purpose building, contract release 140 calendar days. Category of work, DIC, WOPL, C, building, construction without 5, low-rise concrete frame 1 to 5 story. Pricing category included.
Summary of quantities. Part 2, other general requirements. Part 3, civil, mechanical, electrical, and sanitary and plumbing works. Part A, earthworks. Part B, plate and reinforced concrete works. Part C, finishing works. Part D, sanitary and plumbing works. Part E, electrical works. Part F, mechanical works. Part G, electrical works. For the equipment requirements, we have 1 unit backhoe, 2
units dump truck, 1 unit clay compactor, 1 unit computer motor, 1 unit concrete, 1 unit of each, 1 battery mixer, truck mounted crane, payloader, bulldozer.
For project profile number 2, to be read by Engineer Villas and Engineer Mangani.
The idea number 4 is the project name construction of multi-purpose building is stored at the budget source requires 2054 upper budget for program 39 million 39,139 million. Eventual story, brief description, construction of multi-purpose building, contract duration 340 calendar days. Particularly for VIC, WO, PLC buildings, construction without fires, low rise contract, grade 1 to 5 story, license category, even way.
For this summary of components, we have part two other general requirements. Part three, CJ mechanical, electrical, and sanitary plumbing works. Part A, earthworks. Part B, plain and reinforced concrete works. Part C, finishing works. Part D, sanitary and plumbing works. Part E, electrical works. Part F, mechanical works. And Part G, electronic works. For the equipment requirements, we need 1 unit backhoe, 2 units dump truck, 1 unit each for plate compactor, concrete vibrator, concrete, 1 lumber mixer, truck mounted crane, payloader, and bulldozer.
For project profile number 3, to be read by Engineer Dimmerton Instagliare.
Contract ID number 54 is based 054. Project name, construction of multi-purpose building, number 4, Barangay Poblacion, Santa Cruz. Funding source FY 2024, approved budget for the contract is 4,950,000. Dimension, 1 story. Brief description, construction of multi-purpose building, contract duration 60 calendar days. Category of works, BIC, WO, PLC, buildings, construction without files, low-rise concrete, frame 1 to 5 stories. License category, small B.
For summary of quantities, part 2, other general requirements, part 3, CJ mechanical, electrical, and sanitary plumbing works, part A, brickworks, part B, plain and reinforced concrete works, part C, finishing works, part D, electrical works. For the equipment requirements, backhoe, 1 unit, 2 units dump truck, and 1 unit each of plate compactor, concrete vibrator, and 1 battery. For project profile number 4, to be read by Mr. Ganyas and Mr. Andrew. For the number report is Mr. 5, project name, construction of multi-purpose building, Barangay Looong, Tabogon, Cebu, funding source, FY 2024, approved budget for the contract, 4,950,000 pesos. Dimension 1 story, word description, construction of multi-purpose building, contract duration, 60 calendar days, category of works, BMCW, PMC, building, construction without files, low-rise concrete frame, 1 to 5 story, license category small B.
Summary of quantities. Part two, other general requirements. Part B, civil, mechanical, electrical, and sanitary plumbing works. Part A, earthworks. Part B, plain and reinforced concrete works. Part C, finishing works. Part D, electrical works. For the equipment requirements, we need 1 backhoe, 2 dump truck, 1 unit each of the plate compactor, computer meter, and 1 battery mixer.
Additional notes for equipment requirements. We require a list of contractors' major pump equipment units, which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreements, must be supported by proof of ownership and certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project. As the case may be, must meet the minimum requirements for the contract. For minimum materials testing equipment requirements, please refer to DPWH Department Order Number 11 dated January 24, 2017. The subject, inclusion of the minimum materials testing equipment, the technical component of the bid. For the requirements of the key personnel aforementioned projects, we require one personnel as project manager, project engineer, accredited materials and quality control engineer, and foreman with 3 minimum years of similar experience and the same position, and 5 minimum years of similar and related experience. For the plans and drawings of these projects are already downloadable and made available in the project's website. For the class A documents are the legal, technical, and financial documents. Legal documents are registration certificate from SEC, DTI or sole proprietorship or CDA for cooperatives. Next is mayor's permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the prospective bidder is located. And last is tax clearance as finally reviewed and approved by the BIR. For technical documents, still part of Class A documents are first, pickup or special pickup license in case of joint venture and in case of JV, a valid special pickup license and registration for the time and cost of the contract for this project is required. Second, records of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including awarded but not yet started projects. And third, records of single largest completed contract or SLCC similar to the contract to be made. For financial documents, the part of the Class A documents are audited financial statement stamp received by the BIR or its duly accredited and authorized institutions. And NFCC of at least equal to ABC. This comprise the Class A documents. For the Class B documents, Class B documents are only applicable for joint venture. The valid joint venture agreement or GVA is required and each partner of the joint venture shall submit their respective diligence certificates of registration of and the submission of technical and financial eligibility documents by any of the joint venture partners constitute compliance provided that the partner responsible to submit the FCC shall likewise submit the statement of all of its ongoing contracts and audited financial statements. For the submission and receipt of bids of for the procurement of civil work projects. The first envelope of the technical proposals of the bid requires the following documents. For the technical proposals, field certificate of registration and membership, pickup license and registration or special pickup license JV, statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, statement of SLCC, NFCC computation, GPA if applicable, omnibus sworn statement, bid security, bid securing the prescribed form amount and validity period. Project requirements such as organizational chart for the contract to be bid, list of contractors personnel, list of contractors major construction and laboratory equipment. For the second envelope or the financial proposals are bid form, bid prices and the bid of quantities for BOQ, detailed estimates, cash flow by quarter. For the treatment of the technical and financial proposals, we remind bidders that they should attach and comply with the prescribed forms attached in our bidding documents to the notable and in DPWH and Bill Jefferson's site. For the opening and preliminary examination of bids, the bank shall open bids in public at the time, the date, and the place specified in the invitation to be bid. The bidder's representative or liaison officers who are present shall sign and register evidence their attendance. In case video conferencing, webcasting, or other similar technologies will be used, the attendance of the participants shall likewise be recorded with the bank's area. In case the bid cannot be opened and scheduled due to justifiable reasons, the scheduling requirements under section 29 of the 2060 revised IRR of RA number 9184 shall prevail. For detailed evaluation of bids, the procuring entities BAC shall immediately conduct a detailed evaluation of all bids rated path using non-discretionary path or fail criteria. The BAC shall consider that the condition in the evaluation of bids under section 32.2 of the 2016 revised IR of RA number 9184. The financial component of the bids of each past bidder shall be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria including arithmetical corrections or computational errors and thus determine the correct total calculated bidders bid prices. The bank shall automatically disqualify any total calculated bid price which exceeds the ADC. The following factors are to be considered in the evaluation of the bid prices as to its completeness. No price in a required item non-responsive, indicating a zero or a dash fee to the government. All prices are deemed to include all taxes. Bids not addressing or providing all of the required items in the bidding document, including where applicable BOQ, shall be considered non-responsive. For the arithmetical corrections, bid prices in figures versus words per day. Total price per item versus unit price per item, unit price per days. Total price versus actual sum of component items, actual sum per days. And unit cost in detailed estimate versus in BOQ prevails. And if above ABC, disqualified. For post-qualification procedure, within a non-extendable period of 5 calendar days from receipt by the bidder of the notice from the bank that it submitted the lowest calculated bid, the bidder shall complete its latest income and business tax returns filed and paid through the BIR electronic filing and payment system or EFPS and other appropriate licenses and permits required by law as stated in the BDS. The bank PWG will verify, validate, and ascertain of all statements made and documents submitted by the bidder. For the legal requirements, the licenses, certificates, permits, agreements, and inclusion in any blacklist. For financial requirements, bid security, bid price proposal, and NFCC. Technical requirements, key personnel, availability and commitment of major construction equipment, performance in the ongoing government and private contracts, authenticity and correctness of bid security. For the awarding of contract, the contract shall be awarded to the bidder whose bid has been determined to be the lowest calculated and responsive bid or LCRB as a result of the detailed evaluation and post-qualification conducted. Contract award should be made within a bid validity period. For questions and clarifications for the project's subject and this pre-bidding conference are advised to send their letter on or before 28th day of March 2024 and must be addressed to Susan L. Arropia Aroa, Assistant District Engineer, BAC Chairman, or So we had the Hajro, YCH procurement engineer in our office, address at DPWH-Cebu First District Engineering Office, Poblacion, Medellin, Cebu. Or email us at electronicbids_cebu1@dpwh.gov.ph. Bid, bids must be duly received by the Bank Secretariat on or before 10 a.m. on the seventh day of December 20. Bids must be duly received by the Bank Secretariat on or before 10 a.m. on the March 11th day of March 2024 at the meeting room, second floor, GAG Building, DPWH, Cebu First District Engineering Office, Poblacion, Medellin, Cebu. And must be addressed to Susan Alonopia Aruba, Assistant District Engineer, Bob Chairman, DPWH, Cebu First District Engineering Office, Poblacion, Medellin, Cebu. Bidders who wish to submit their bids electronically shall send them to electronic bids underscore Cebu1 at dpwh.gov.ph. Guidelines for the electronic submission of bids are detailed in the said DPWH Department Order number 87 dated September 24, 2020 and contained in the bids data sheet. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Bidders shall submit two copies of the first and second components of their bid. The original and technical proposal shall enclosed in one sealed envelope marked as original technical proposal. Whereas the original of the financial proposal shall be enclosed in another sealed envelope marked as original financial proposal. Both envelopes shall then be placed in another single envelope marked as original bid. The other copy of the technical proposal and financial proposal shall be similarly sealed, duly marked as copy number one, technical proposal, and copy number one, financial proposal respectively, and an outer envelope as copy number one. These envelopes containing the original and copy number one shall then be enclosed in one single envelope that shall indicate the name of the contractor you bid. Here the name of the address of the bidder. Be addressed to the procuring entity in accordance with the ITV clause 17. Here the specific identification of this book bidding process indicated in the BDS, and here a warning: do not open before the time and date for the opening of bids in accordance with the ITV clause 16. All documents shall be properly signed, stamped, paginated, and book bounded. That's all for the important things to be informed for the two civil work projects for four civil work projects for the invitation bid number 6 of 2024. Now I will be giving you the floor to our vice chairperson Now I will be giving you the floor for our assistant vice chairperson and engineer Rachel A. For more information, questions, issues, and other concerns for the project subject in this pre-bidding conference.
Reminders for the prospective leaders that any changes or revision of any contract, data such as specifications, scope of work, or bill of quantities, ABC, or contract duration for the aforementioned contract ID numbers, the bank shall issue a supplemental bid bulletins at least 7 days prior to the deadline of submission. All bidders are encouraged to monitor any changes in the websites of the GIPS and DPWH and may contact the bank secretariat for further details. Likewise, bidders are also directed to observe DPWH Department Order number 197 dated October 7 of 2016 in preparation of financial bid proposal to prevent improper acquisition of excessive markups by the prospective contractors. Any comments, instruction, and verification from the back of prospective bidders for the aforementioned contract ID numbers discussed. A, non-deputy conference for contract ID number 24HC 0062, 24HC 0055, adjourned to stop date 3:03 PM. Thank you.
Ang wala.